Hello, everybody, and welcome. Andrea Twarowski here with Dentalelle Tutoring. I am going to talk to you guys about the quality assurance test that you could take if you have been audited for your portfolio, but you might be thinking, I don't want to take a test. I was audited the last time, I think about 4 years ago. I don't know the exact year. It could have been about 5 years ago, but I can tell you right now that if I'm audited again, I'll be taking the test for sure, because I'm just going to be honest, the portfolio is a lot of work. If you stay organized, it is amazing, but we all have the best of intentions to be organized. But I know for myself, at least, I'm not the most organized person. I like to think I am, and I work hard to be organized. But when it comes to taking courses and just kind of keeping all of that stuff on file, I do have it all, but it's in a big box that's in my closet. So if I was to take the portfolio, I would have to take out that huge box with all of the paperwork, with all of the courses that I've taken. I tutor also, so I would have to include that. I teach, so I would have to include that. I've been a restorative hygienist for a couple of years now, so I would also have to include that. So it's just easier for me, and I'm sure a lot of people, to take the exam instead. And I will actually show you guys on my screen that in a second. But yeah, so I've talked to a lot of hygienists lately. I've had some who have said to me, hey, I've been a hygienist for 30 years. I've been audited once, and they're auditing me now. I don't want to do the portfolio, but I'm kind of nervous to take the quality assurance test. But the good news is, you guys, you have nothing to worry about. It's not the same as the national board exam. It's not the same thing, because the board exam is hard. You have to know a little bit about everything. So those who have finished their program do have to take the board exam. But the quality assurance exam is not the same thing. It's similar to the board exam in the sense where you do have to know a little bit about a couple things, but you don't have to know a little bit about everything, okay? So don't worry, okay? Honestly, don't worry. I've been helping dental hygienists study for the quality assurance test for, I don't know, I think about 6 months now. And every single person who has taken my course has passed. So that's 100%, which makes me happy. So if you're thinking that you would like to take the test instead of doing your portfolio, let me know, because I can help you. Because the full course that I have set up helps you for that test. So you will only have to study what's on the test. Nothing more and nothing less. Because if you were to study for the board exam, you would be having to study a lot of things, right? So you could be spending, say, 5 hours a day studying, but you don't need to know all of that for the quality assurance exam. So there is a difference. So let me just share my screen here for a moment. Let me just share my screen. I would like to show you guys sort of how it works, okay? So this is where you can find out more information. Can everybody see my screen okay? So this is the link here. And if you look at the exam blueprint, so it does tell you a little bit more. Now, I'm in Ontario, so I would obviously look here, but I've helped hygienists study from everywhere. So I've had at least 20 from Alberta take the course from me, and they all passed. British Columbia, I had about 5, so not too many, but every single person did pass after taking my course, which is awesome. But if you want to have an idea, click over here where it says exam blueprint. So this tells you exactly what you guys have to know to pass the quality assurance exam. So they do tell you that you should study for at least 75 hours. Do you have to? Not necessarily. It can't hurt though. I've had hygienists say that they studied about 20 hours, and I've had hygienists say that they studied probably closer to 100 hours for the exam, and all of them pass. So it just sort of depends on you. The course that I do have, it's a self-study type of course. So you could study 2 hours a day, you could study 5 hours a day. It is totally up to you. I did have a hygienist who took my course and she only studied for 2 weeks because she wanted to take the exam before the summer, and she passed. So it just sort of all depends how motivated you are, if that makes sense. But this is what's on the quality assurance exam. So I will help you with everything. Like, I have PowerPoints in the course, I have lectures, I have videos too. I'm just trying to think how many videos I have. I'll have to double check for you guys. I did just update the course on Monday, so I did add more. But you will have everything. So not too much, but not too little either, because you have to make sure to study everything. But the nice thing is the exam is online, and so technically it can be open book, but you do have to study for this test. So don't simply think, well, if it's open book, then I don't have to study. That's not the case. You do have to study, but make it a lot easier on you and only study what you have to. So if you look through the blueprint here, I do explain everything. You have group 1A, group 1B, group 2A, and group 2B also. So I actually outline all of the topics that you have to know for, say, group 1A, group 1B, group 2A. So I do tell you exactly what you have to know. So for example, group 1A, you do have to know 40 to 50% of everything. So I actually show you guys what to study. So I make it easy. I have notes in there for you. So you don't even have to open up a textbook, which is nice, right? Because if you've been a hygienist for 30 years, you probably don't have a textbook. Even if you've been a hygienist for like 10 years, even less, you probably don't have a textbook. So in this instance, you do not have to worry because I have everything for you. What else did I want to show you guys? So you have to know all of this. This may seem overwhelming to you, but again, you don't have to worry because I will help you guys with everything. I have all of this stuff inside the notes. As for the videos, I think there's 20 videos altogether, but don't quote me on that. I do have to double check. But it does help. So it does just sort of help to have everything in one place so you know exactly what to study and you don't have to open up a textbook. So if you guys need help, please let me know. In fact, I'll show you guys another screen here. I'll show you guys the website if you're interested in signing up. Let me go to my main site here and then I'll share my screen. So this is my site here, and if you go under courses, actually it might be easier. I don't know why this thing keeps popping up. Oh, here we go. I'm just going to close that. Okay, to make it easier, you could go up to courses and then RDH portfolio. And on the bottom here, if you don't want to take the portfolio, learn more about taking the exam right here. So I will explain a little bit for you. It is actually on sale now. I usually price it at $150, $149, but it's on sale right now for $114. So it's awesome. And like I said, I've had hygienists say that they studied from the course for 2 weeks, that's it, and they were able to pass. I've had hygienists say typically they start studying about 2 weeks, 2 months in advance before they want to take the test. But I've had hygienists say that they've studied 2 weeks in advance. I've had some say that they studied 2 months, so it's totally up to you. Take as little time or as much time as you want, but I have everything here for you. So if you would like to sign up, all you have to do is click on the link here for $114. That's it. It's normally $150, and then it will bring you to this page. Sign up, and that's it. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. Actually, let me stop my screen here. If you guys have any questions, please let me know, and I will see you all inside the course. Talk to you soon.